welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Sechere. I hope you're all doing well. It's nice to be back. If this is the first time you're watching my video, please do not forget to click the subscribe button. Now, I would like to say a big thank you to all of you who have recently subscribed to my channel. And I also want to thank all of you who have previously subscribed and you're still around, sticking around with me. Thank you so much. Keep watching and keep sharing as well. If you do have any comment, if there is any video or any information you like and you want me to put together a video for you, just let me know and I'll do that for you. So today I am going to be doing a video. I've done a few videos on childcare and family life before, but one of my subscribers, actually two people, have asked me. One of them has 4 children, one of them is a single parent, and they both want me to do a video. So today's topic is nursing in the UK, childcare, family life. And so to start with, I'm going to be talking about my own personal experience. You need to watch from the start to the end to see the benefit. You could be already working here in the UK and you like to know how to navigate these things, or you're planning to come and work in the UK and you've got a family, or you're a single parent and you would like to know how things are going to be. So let's start. Now, as I might have said before, I have been working in the UK as a nurse since 2003. So at the time I had one daughter. I was 32 years old when I arrived in the UK, so I'm already about 50 years old lady. Anyway, so when I was leaving the Ghana, my daughter was just about 2 years old. And you can imagine a mother living here 2 years old, traveling overseas, and you don't know how life is going to be, and you're thinking about your daughter as well. Anyway, I had my mom around, I had family members, and I have a carer. Would I say a carer or house help as well, helping to look after my daughter for me. And you know, we didn't have too much social media like video calls and things those days, but you know, you can ring and speak to them. Anyway, let's leave that aside. So I left my daughter behind because when I was coming, I have no idea what UK is going to be like. I came and I met the surprise of the cold and all that. Anyway, that aside. So basically I left her. I came in February. I did my adaptation. I had my registration, NMC registration around December of that year, and you know, as a fully registered UK nurse on my nursing salary at that time, I thought I need to start planning to bring my daughter over. So her father, or my husband, came the next year, so after a year of my arrival. And when he came in, I think he arrived in January, so by April I went back to Ghana to pick my daughter. And when I got home, can you imagine, my daughter did not recognize me. I cried. She was closer to her carer than to me. And what did I do? I took her out the next day. I said, I'm your mom. She was told her mom was coming, but no idea who that woman was. Took her out, bought her some ice cream, got her some sweets and drinks, and she became my best friend. So I brought her over to start. By the time she got here, she was just about 3 years old, so she was ready to start nursery here, and they were doing about 3 hours each day for 5 weeks. So that's what we did. So how did we navigate our childcare? So when my husband came, he found a job and he was doing shifts, I was doing shifts, so we worked around each other. But when there is no opportunity for us to be able to work around each other, we depended on friends. So we help our friends, they help us as well. When they couldn't help, we found a childminder so my daughter could go and sleep over. We pay her, those days it was £50 when she sleeps over, and then we go and pick her up and send her to school and all that. So that is how we did it. So for now, after a couple of years, my husband decided he's going to do full-time night shift. I was doing Monday 9 to 5. So he comes back from night duty, he picks her up, drops her at school and then goes to sleep when it's time to pick her up. So school starts here 8:45 and they finish at 3:15 if they are doing full-time school. So he will sleep in between, pick her up and all that. So that's how we have been doing it. During the night, I am available to look after the child. You need to consider holidays as well. So normally school holidays, they have half terms in between the term, which is a week. How would you manage? And also they also have like the summer holidays is from July till September when they go back to school. So it's a long period to arrange for childcare. But once again, you do friends, you do yourselves, and there are a lot of childcare facilities in the system as well. So let's talk about so that's about my experience. And if you are married or you are a couple, you can work around each other, and that is the only way you can do things. If you're a single parent, it can be difficult, but at the same time, you can also, if you have friends, you help them, they help you. In Ghana, we have a saying, hand go, hand come. I'm sure it's the same in Nigeria as well, hand go, hand come. So if you help me, I help you. So that is how most of us, if you ask any overseas nurse working in the UK, they will tell you that is how they did it. Otherwise, if you want to use a lot of childcare providers, all your money would be going into childcare. You must as well just do part-time or, anyway. So there is always a way around doing this thing. So do not be put off. Now, what are some of the childcare providers? So there are registered childcare providers and there are the non-registered childcare providers. So the registered ones are Ofsted registered. So Ofsted usually regulate care providers to children. They inspect them as well. So they inspect care providers and regulate those who provide care to children and young people, and they rate them as well. They inspect the quality and whatever is happening. So when you're looking for a school, when you're looking for a child carer, remember to look at their Ofsted rating to make sure. And also we have DBS check as well, whether they've been criminal checked. So we have CRB check which is done as well. Just make sure they are well vetted before you leave your child with somebody to look after them. So example of the registered ones are the child minders, there are the day nursery, there are the school-based nurseries as well. There also are after school, there is preschool clubs. So preschool ones, you can drop your kids off before school, and then after school play groups or clubs as well out there. So when school finishes at about 3:15, your kids could go to after school club, and some of them finish at about 6 o'clock, so you can arrange for them to be picked up and things like that. And then there are the holiday play scheme as well. So some of them are full day. So you drop them off all day and then they could be picked up afterwards. But it all comes with a charge. And those that are non-registered are the home-based childcare providers. There are the nannies, there are the babysitters, and then there are the au pairs who can come and live with you and look after your children, but they are very expensive. Now, so I have been looking in our local area to see how much childminders charge. So they could charge between £5 an hour to £12 an hour. So this depends on where you live. Some areas in the UK are more expensive. I live in Leicester and it's far away from London, so things are slightly cheaper as compared to London or closer to London as well. Another example, like day nurseries for 0 to 5 years old, if you drop them off 7 to 6 p.m, you could be paying about £185 per week. And also, let's have a look. Another one is if it's only one full day, you could be paying about £43. If it is 8 to 1 p.m, which is half time or half day, it's about £32. And then if you want after school club, you could be paying about £75 per week and £18 for pickup. holiday care, you can have be paying about £150 for the full week. So these are some of a flavor of what the care you can be paying. Also, I've got something, all children, so about schooling. Children from the age of 3 to 4 years should start some education. And we have free, the government has provided free education for children from 3 to 4 years old, and they are entitled to about 15 hours free funding per week for over 38 weeks in a year, which equals 570 hours, free funded hours for children between 3 to 4 years. So when you send your child to nursery or childcare provider, at least you could get a little bit back for this free funded hours. So it's something to look at. All children it is compulsory for children to start school when they are 5 years old. So September of the year, they should be 5 years old, because the school year starts from September to the following year, July. Now, if you're applying for school for your child, look at your local council's website. There is a lot of information about the application process. You should start the application by September, the year before your child starts school. You should get an offer by April of the next year. Normally, these applications or the allocation are based on a catchment area where you live at. So they wouldn't be sending your child far away from your area. Occasionally that could happen, but most often they allocate within your locality. So, oh, my bead is going down. I need to show off my beads. Anyway, my Ghanaian beads. Anyway, make sure the school is Ofsted rated as well, so you can look at the Ofsted rating of the school. So basically, yes, childcare is one of the difficult situations we have. For those people who are from the UK here, they depend on their families, their moms, their aunties, their grandparents to help them drop kids at school, pick them up, look after them when they finish. But for us who are foreigners living in the UK, we haven't got all these people. But one thing I could say is that if you have your mom who is alive and you can prove that you are able to look after her while she's with you, you can actually invite your mother to come and visit you on holiday. She can stay with you for 3 months or 6 months. Sometimes people can have extended visa for their parents and they can live with you and help you out. But if you haven't got one, then it's difficult. So these are some of the things to bear in mind. Yes, childcare is difficult for us in the UK, but there is always a way around it. Do not let this put you off. Schooling, the good thing is when they start full-time school, you don't pay a penny unless you send your child to private school. But in the government-funded school, education is completely free. You don't pay school fees. Until they get to sixth form, you don't pay a penny. It is when they go to uni that all starts. But in university, they have the student loan, student finance and all that they can apply for as well. So I hope this answers your questions. If you have any questions, you have any other thing you want me to do for you, a video, let me know. I'm happy to do that. I normally answer to people over the weekend or Monday to Friday when I finish work. I work 9 till 5 o'clock. So when I come back, I make some food, and when I'm relaxing, then I answer your questions. So if I don't get back to you straight away, don't think I'm ignoring you. I will reply to each and every one of you. So I think basically that's it. I would encourage you to share my videos. I would encourage you to subscribe and comment, and I would get back to you. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again next week Sunday. Bye bye.